Parker Appraisal will come back and do the pickup work.
Okay,
And
so,
That's not
but that's
what
not-
I heard.
that's
That
not what
will
you
be an
said.
agenda item before that happens. I am strongly requesting.
What's the time frame that the selectmen are gonna have now to set that Parker's on the hook for all of these abatements?
I believe she said
That
it
no one
tonight.
will be, that they won't be paid out of the 20,000 or
no,
whatever.
they won't
For-
be paid out of the 20,000.
I'm not gonna be signing any warrant for free.
And I would like to see the contract, and I'm requesting that it be emailed to me. The contract that authorizes Parker Appraisal to continue to have involvement in your constitutionally elected roles. I want to see that contract that authorizes them to continue to make money off this town.
Well, are you suggesting that the,
The reval's done or it isn't?
no, what I'm asking is, are you suggesting that our Board of Assessment, or our Board of Assessors go out and,
I absolutely am not. Let's keep it simple, Christine. Where's the contract that Parker Appraisal is going to serve as their legal agent? I want to read it, please. Let's
oh,
keep
that's
this
fine,
simple.
I'm just
Do you
trying
have that? And will you email it to me in the morning?
I will send you what I have. I'm just trying to figure out,
You said you would mail me the new abatement form. You never did. I got
just
it off the
forgot that.
website, so-
I apologize. I didn't
Thank
remember.
you. So do send me the contract in the morning.
And I have to be honest, I don't have the confidence right now in Parker Appraisal to move forward with some of this stuff. Until we fix this, I don't think they should be getting any more
I
money from
don't hear
us.
any of these three people saying they signed a contract for Parker Appraisal to be their legal
Yeah, I
agent.
didn't sign that.
I hear that
No.
you signed a contract for them to do the revaluation.
Actually,
Yes, and I can
But-
send you that contract. They didn't sign
I'm not
it.
interested in that. You told me they were done, it's what I heard here tonight.
Could we-
That they had been fully paid, have they not?
Yes, they have.
Great. So the 20,000 was not voted on at town meeting to continue to pay Parker Appraisal
No, that was for a consultant.
above what we have compensated them for a reval that was poorly done.
So what I'm
That's not
hearing,
for the
if I'm
revaluation.
hearing this right, what I'm hearing, what I thought the 20,000, whichever one, was for consulting, and you're gonna use Parker Appraisals to consult on, or to do any new properties, additions, is that?
Well, it just makes sense, and this is how other
She's not the
communities
town
do it.
manager. Did
No,
you
I'm
sign that?
not, I'm just.
I'm allowed to make a
understand.
recommendation to the board.
What
You're not making a recommendation, you're making a statement is what I'm hearing.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, Madeline, I hear
Can
you.
we keep the tone low enough?
I would appreciate not grins at the table, the tone, and I would appreciate the tone from the town administrator being lowered as well, and we will all do that. I am respectfully asking if there is a contract signed. And you're saying you're going to forward something to me in the morning. Now I'm hearing you say it's a recommendation.
No, what I'm saying, the contract that I have is solely for the revaluation.
Thank you
That's
for the
the only
clarification.
contract that I have. And I can send that to you
I
if you
don't
want to
care
see
about
that.
That's done.
Okay, the select board did not sign a contract for the pickup work, what we consider the pickup work that would happen on an annual basis based on building permits or,
So
Lots
Parker
splits.
Appraisal is not officially
they're not
in
officially,
that slot.
they're not officially in that capacity.
And when these abatements are placed from me through your hands as the administrator for the elected assessors, they are not in the loop for it to leave this town hall and go to them because they are not contractually the agent for these assessors.
That is correct.
Thank you.
And that's what I was trying to get, we have the money,
For
my
a
understanding
consultant.
was for a consultant to assist with this going forward.
Parker Appraisal is not our legal agent during this process.
Like,
Who's going to do the deeds, who's going to do the splits? Who's going to do the mapping?
Well, it was my recommendation, and I think we all assume moving forward that Parker Appraisal would, since it was their revaluation, they would be doing the splits, and
No,
Can't imagine that assumption can't happen.
I can't, because I have no confidence right now, based
Okay.
upon my own assessment, that they should be doing the work.
I don't think we're gonna get anywhere tonight.
no, and you know what, frankly, I would appreciate if a large discussion like this, if there was some warning so that we could be prepared to speak on it.
We didn't
You
know
know,
it was gonna
we-
go this path, to be frankly
Well,
honest.
this is.
Well, it's helpful when things are on the agenda.
It is, but this is public comment, and this is a hot issue. So that's why we'll have the, whatever kind of meeting you wanna call it, informational,
Informational meeting.
yeah, if you need to speak, if it can't wait, I will allow it, but I don't think we're gonna move forward from this point tonight. So Mike, one
I
last
think it was a
comment.
perfectly valid belief that Parker Appraisal was a valid path forward. Based upon the performance, I do not think that that is true.
I think that's a valid statement.
Darlene?
I agree with Mike, but I had a question. Parker Appraisal's contract to do the revaluation, was there a deadline?
I don't recall a
Like a
deadline.
date, like a date? Like
For what?
their contract is finished on September 1st, sort of thing? And if so, and it's past that, who's to say they're actually going to assist with the abatements? If they're not contractually obligated anymore, was it in the contract for them to assist with that? Is I guess my
It's an
question.
assumption, as we're assuming lots of different things here tonight.
I was
We're not
curious.
very clear on, so I think we need
So I
Yeah,
guess-
and I don't have the contract.
Can you send the contract to me to,
No, I don't care about
Can we
that.
not interrupt each other?
I think there's a lot of assumptions being made tonight, and I don't think it's helpful.
to, no, so I think we're not,
we're at a standstill.
we are, so this will be on the agenda for the next meeting, or do we need to have a special meeting, or where are we
No,
at?
we shouldn't have a special meeting for this.
Well,
next
It's on the
Thursday,
agenda.
it's leave it, so you
Yeah.
can't. If we let people know that we will be setting a date for an informational meeting, where people can get information about the process, information about how to, go about getting amendments to their bills or ask questions and all that kind of informational stuff that people do need. They would have needed it even if there had not been mistakes. People generally, speaking for myself, before I had the honor of being given this position by the electorate of West Bath, I had very little idea about how my property taxes were fulfilled. I know a smidgen about it now. So it's important for people to come, find out what they don't know, find out what is knowable, and let's get everything cleared up this year so that going forward, we know that we are being taxed fairly and equitably based on the value of our property. That's the goal, and that's what we're all, I hope, working for.
I just want to say one other thing for the people. I love my dad dearly. He does not have a clue about this process. His property card is not accurate, and he would never ask for an abatement. Number one, he wouldn't know how. Number two, he has a 6th grade education. Those are the people that I worry about that we're gonna
Absolutely.
miss in this whole process.
Absolutely.
And I think this meeting is good, and maybe how do we encourage and reach out to those individuals? Because it feels like Parker, there's an extra bedroom on it. How did those property cards change if there was never a
How did I lose 2,000 square
Construction.
feet?
loan taken out on the property or something? So it seems to be a lot of those kind of mistakes, assumptions that were made rather than actual,
I
I
mean,
don't know what they did.
But, you know, and this is kind of what I tried to bring up in the beginning of the meeting. I think, you know, and maybe we go the extra step and we print, and it's labor intensive, all the property cards and send them to the property owner so they can see. And if they see a
But I got
discrepancy,
my dad, and he saw it, and he's not gonna do anything about it because he doesn't comply.
but you have the ability to see, and that's unfortunate, and you're there to help him. And if we say, here's your property card, please come and talk to us. We can compare last year to this year, and let's see what the discrepancies are, if any. Are you comfortable where it sits? Great, have a good day. And I think we owe that to our community, because they lost extreme confidence in this whole process with us. And I am concerned, like people like your dad, that are too proud, don't know how to do it, and they are the ones that are gonna end up paying more than their fair share, and it's unfortunate and it shouldn't happen.
The assumption is also erroneous, that the property cards from last year were all accurate. As Darlene can attest, there were errors on property cards of old. So anybody with any questions, please come and get your questions asked. Let's try to get the property cards all accurate as of the year of our Lord, 2023.
So that's a good point, Melanie, so let's get them accurate. That's the process.
A
And
revamp.
abatement.
Well, it is both the revale and the abatements, and people getting their own cards and finding out
Those are the
what's true.
differences.
To me, that's just like.
5 pages of text.
taxes.
Well, you know what, I'll give up my time. If someone wants to sit down and I will look at their card and say, here's last year, here's this year. Let's look what's different. Anything? Are you satisfied? Great, have a good day.
All right, any last
You're not-
comments?
Thank you.
Thank you.
A genuine comment. Thank you.
I make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Thank you, everybody.
Can we adjourn too? Because we don't have-
You can stay, my
It'll get dark in here pretty soon.